Yes.
And I said, and I asked him that, okay, in this case now, the way it is now, if you were in that Baba Mohbad shoe, what will you do? Like, you have one of the best lawyer in town, and the man advised you that this and this. Now, what will you do? That is where we are when you came up the other time. So I love this kind of arts to arts, honest program. So, Bossman, I will
But
still repeat that question.
Eh?
Yeah.
What do you say?
host, you said something.
Okay.
You said
Okay.
something. You
Okay.
said you asked a question that if his lawyer should advise him, and he said no, it's not Baba. I mean, it's not Shittu that advised Baba to go
Yes.
to
Yes.
charge whatever. No,
Yes.
we're talking about common sense. Yeah.
Your daddy, please. I don't want you to throw shade.
No,
You're a mature man. I
We
want
are
us to just
still in
have.
we are still in the room of common sense,
hold
my
on.
host.
We are talking
In the
about
room of
Yes.
common sense.
Yeah.
Let him say whatever he wants to say.
No, I don't want
about
shade.
common.
Nobody should throw
Hold on.
shade. God
Hold
bless
on.
you. Just go
Hold
ahead.
on.
Go ahead, your dad.
We are talking about common sense here, brother. You have a son. And you know Yekagborawa. You have a son, a legal luminary, a senior advocate of Nigeria, not a charge and bail lawyer, a senior advocate, a seasonal lawyer. And you now say that you're not listening to that lawyer, you'll be listening to somebody that is not a lawyer. How commonsensical is that, my brother? They just want to put Aloba's name in the mud. Aloba is following what his lawyer is saying. And when you ask them, okay, were you there when they were having discussion? They will say, it is somebody that said, oh, insinuating what is not, spreading wrong narratives.
Okay, good. Your daddy, please. Hold on. 1 second, your daddy.
Surely need
1 second.
Hold on.
Your daddy, hold on.
You want to
hold on 1 second.
Host, I'm putting it to you now. Host,
hold on. 1 second. 1 second, your daddy. Your daddy, hold on.
Supervise.
Hold on now, your daddy. Before I forget the question. Just hold on. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
You have an operation, maybe appendicitis, or they want to perform a major surgery on you, and you're please, are you going to meet your friend that is not a doctor to seek counsel, or you meet somebody in that profession? She builder, àbí architect, àbí footballer, lè máa lọ béèrè pé, lè máa lọ seek advice ẹ pé mi tẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe mí báyìí, ó dà pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe operation fún mi, àbí ṣé advice ẹnu yẹn lẹ fẹ́ gbọ́, àbí advice doctor yẹn?
God bless you. I want you to land so that I can ask my. Can you mute your mic, please? God bless you, your daddy, for that question. Now, this is my own question that I wanted to ask. Okay, Bossman, this one is for you.
Let me Ganusi now. Let me Ganusi this matter. I just don't want to interject.
Please, no rude
abiding. Forget. You know that I don't do that. I'm not. Yeah, no
laughing. Nobody's laughing. No rude word. All right, go ahead.
I'm not a barbarian that talks in thousands. Okay, I don't do that. I understand rhythms of engagement when it comes to the public space. Number one, the host. Ask a question. None of you people are able to answer simple question.
What's that question?
Number one, is it the bully of Mohbad that tied Mohbad on September 21st, 2023? All right, number one. Number two, was there any evidence or any link that is attaching the people that were released by the DPP that they should be discharged, not acquitted, discharged, based on merits that, according to Buruburu stuff that the police did, they are claiming that according to what they did not see any traces of these people in the eye of Mohbad. And they went ahead to sue. When you go to sue people, it's more like a battalion of army going to the war zone with Katakutu gun to face Boko Haram. You want to come and challenge me, a Boko Haram? Can you go the oath to go and face Boko Haram with Katakutu, all those powder gun, to go and face Boko Haram with all those with that kind of gun? Do you know that kind of air to gun that you carry go? Can you take that kind of gun? You have the temerity to sue the DPP and Attorney General, and they gave you the open field, and you could not come with any substantiated evidence of argument with the DPP. It's not but that the DPP, ordinary DPP, was lecturing a senior advocate of Nigeria. Ojuma Baniti o. Ojuma Baniti gidi gan. Because based on merit, the DPP claim that make it make sense. These people that they released they were not near Mohbad 48 hours to his demise. They went around his house on the demise. The main fact of coroner inquest is who, when, how this person died. It does not correlate to Prime Boy, Naira Marley, and other people that were released. And the DPP said, I did not discharge this, I did not accuse these people, only discharge them from this case of pie. If they still need them at the criminal court, they will call on them. But according to what is on ground, there was no traces. If a son now want to make his argument, why don't he do? They ask him, they even ask the son, you were there for 1 year and 3 months. Did you consult a PI? You did not consult a PI to do your own personal investigation. If you want to argue with the police investigation, what sort of evidence do you have to buttress or to shade their own, to cancel the argument? Where is Ogatiloni? Because we are making common sense here. Make it make sense. This is Bossman here. We're trying to make sense. So if you want to engage Bossman, you have to come with facts. They told the son, oh, need facts. No concrete. Check it out for to be DPP, but she lecture son on what to do. Do you want me to read it out to you word for word? How they disgrace the son?
Bossman, tone down. You know,
No. I'm saying, I'm asking you a question. I'm outside. I'm actually outside.
Just tone down. You know, when
I apologize.
When I
apologize.
Thank you. God bless you for that.
I apologize. Hold on.
I told you.
Hold on. I connected to my Bluetooth, so my voice is louder.
Oh, okay. Please remove the Bluetooth.
To my Bluetooth. No.
Please remove the Bluetooth. You know,
so what I'm trying to say in essence is this. Hold on now. I beg your pardon. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, what I'm trying to say is that if you have a good case, I swear to God, you can challenge anybody. See, you want
all
to
right, let me hold on,
please.
I
want to use you as a case study.
There is something you said here that I wanted you to, to say something on. You said when you have a good case, you can challenge anybody.
Would you have concrete evidence?
Okay, let me ask you a question. I will still put that question back to you again. Do you think the lawyer advising Baba Mohbad to do what they're about to do is a wrong move?
It is 100% a wrong move.
Why do you say it's a wrong move?
Thank you. Why would you want to go for your concern is about the people that are not 48 hours. They have nothing to do with the eye of Mohbad. 48 hours. Hold on. You always interject me, and that is
okay, go ahead.
They are not around the area. Similarly, their involvement is about bully. Ask me, is it bully that pay Mohbad? Say, Ijoti Mohbad on September 12th. ṣé bully yẹn ṣé wọ́n bully ẹ̀ tó fi kú ni. We are having something else. Pé bóyá something else ló pa o, bóyá àwọn kan lọ jà nínú ilé ni o. But the fact is that is it Naira Marley ló lọ sí ilé yẹn tó lọ pa Mohbad sí ilé àbí Prime Boy ló lọ sí ilé yẹn tó lọ pa Mohbad? You now let 15 people like West, Ade West, all the 50 people in the house to go and be chasing people that are not involved in the house at all. Make it make sense to me, my brother. You don't have to go to the law. I swear to Almighty God, I don't need to be a lawyer to do all these things. If I go and represent the DPP, I'm going to beat any son on this case, based on this issue. On this matter, I will beat them. I will beat up based on facts. Oh, any evidence, near war, or one challenging. They ask you, what are your evidence? To very show we pay our people look bad.
Okay. All right. God bless you for that one, Bossman. You know, the program is common sense. I don't want us to throw shade. Arifa,
I'm not throwing shade. I said
you didn't throw. Yeah. I understand. No, I was trying to talk to Arifa now, so that he will know, because I know he want to talk now. So Arifa, we have the rule of the game. It's a common sense on J4M. No shading. Don't throw shade. Don't laugh at anybody. You can just go straight to your main points. We are going to have conversation. Okay. So that is exactly where we are. We don't want shading anybody. We don't want you to laugh or anything. We just want to have common sense conversation. So, Bossman, hold on. There is something I wanted to ask on that one. Arifa, are you there, my brother?
Yeah, I'm with you, my brother. How are you doing? It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I know you came up. I know you wanted to say one or two things from what we're discussing.
On this side.
Arifa, Arifa, please, when you are making your contribution, please try as much as possible to be nice. Do not just speak your mind, but just avoid any below the belt.
God bless you. God bless you for that. You can say your mind, but we don't want you to.
You should know. Even the host knows that. No, I'm not a rude type. I'm not a violent type or whatsoever. No, we're not here for that. So the little I just want to chip in is that I am also confused, just the same way what Bossman was saying, because I've been asking myself, what are we going to gain from suing the DPP based on their advice and all that? But the point is, I listened to the SAN after the court section the last time, saying this is what I don't understand and I want more clarity on it. Saying the Attorney General has the absolute power over any case, and he needs no authority from anybody to pick whoever he wants to prosecute or not. And whenever he makes his decision on any case, there is no court that can change or challenge the decision of Attorney General.
Hold on, Arifa, for a second, please. Shittu make that proclamation. Hold on, Bossman, please.
Of course. Loud and clear.
Okay, so, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Permission. Arifa, can you give me permission? I want to challenge what you just said now. Let me tell you something. Okay. I stand to be corrected. All right. I will disagree with the son. Anybody would see the Attorney General, the DPP. I have 5 cases of people that have sued them and won them. See, the DPP and Attorney General. Attorney General also reports to another Oga, all right, that if there's a case of unfair case, is it unfair? Is it unfair? Yeah. And partial in the case of or they are no one is above the law. You can sue the DPP.
I think it's called unfair.
Unfair. Yeah, you can sue the DPP and Attorney General put together based on fact and merit that you can provide to change them, and you are going to beat them to it. But make it make sense. Before you sue the DPP, make sure you do your homework, because it will be tough for you to defeat them. Do you know what the Attorney General of Lagos is? He is the chief of judges.
Bossman, calm down. Drink
I am
water.
not shouting
Calm
now. I'm
down.
just telling you that
We are
I'm
we are
just
we are
talking.
we are the one we are the
Arifa
one
don't
listening
sorrow.
to you. We are the one
Arifa don't
listening
sorrow.
to you.
Oh,
Yeah, we
is
are the
my
one
tone
listening to you.
coming up? Is my tone coming up? Okay, I
Yes,
apologize,
yes,
everyone.
yeah,
On
yeah.
Pamela Rani.
I know. I know. But what I wanted you to understand is this. Hold on, Bossman. What I want you to understand, the way we are having this conversation, now, did anybody die?
No.
Did anybody wound?
No.
To me, I believe this is
We're
the
having a
way we
mature
are supposed
talk.
to be having a robust
We're having a
conversation.
mature talk. We're having a
Exactly.
mature talk.
We can
I
bring out
apologize.
facts. We can
I
say whatever we
apologize the
want to
way
say.
my tone. I apologize with my tone
Exactly.
and all
No,
stuff.
I
But now,
understand.
see,
I understand. Go ahead.
my brother, what I'm trying to say in essence, Arifa, I beg your pardon. Just permit me. The things that anybody can be sued. If you want to sue the federal government, you can't just come with weak arguments. Arguments. You have to make sure you do enough research and facts if you want to beat federal government. Falana has sued federal government and he has won the federal government. He did not just go there with killing factor. Imagine the DPP saying that all these years you refuse to go and you are trying to dismerit our efforts. Look, get a PI. You refuse to get the PI. I can read it out to you
Hold on.
guys.
Hold on, boss man. You mean the DPP tell Shittu
I swear to
that
God,
they
I will
did
read
not
it
get
out
a
to you.
private investigator all
Investigator.
this while?
Uh-huh.
Is
Yes,
that what the
and you are
DPP told
not.
Shittu?
Yes, I will read it out to you.
Can you read it out, please? Let's hear for
Yeah.
clarity, please.
You will laugh. Oh. You want me to read it? Only that the son is based on his fact, is speculative evidences. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I cannot just hold that laugh.
We have an agreement, boss man. No laughing,
I'm so
please.
sorry. That's
Please.
why I said I'm so sorry. I couldn't hold it. I'm so sorry, everyone. He said it's based on speculations. And speculations no they hold water. You have to come with facts. All right? You have to come with facts. You know? What kind of facts? Any pay can you
I thought you said you want to read something for us.
Yes, I'm trying to open it now. You have to give me some time to
Okay.
open it.
Okay, while you are opening, Arifa, can you continue, please? While you're still opening that.
All right. What I am trying to say is that for the SAN who knows much about the law and how it works, to say to the press that once the Attorney General make decision, there is no court that can challenge the decision.
Sorry, Arifa. Do we have anybody here? I know we have about 2 lawyers here. Do we have anybody here that can come and clarify what Arifa is saying to us? Because Arifa said he wants clarity. If you are here and you can clarify that to us, please, you can send a request and come up. Go ahead, Arifa.
Arifa, what clarity do you have again? Do you need again?
What I'm trying to get is this. When the SAN uttered such word, such statement concerning the Attorney General who has the superior power over any prosecution. And at the end of the day in the court, the case was dismissed. The application was dismissed, which somehow means they lose the battle at that particular moment. I just want to know, appealing the case, this is the clarity I want, appealing the same case that was being dismissed earlier on, now going to appeal court. What exactly are we going to gain if at all the appeal court review, and even now I'm only trying to work on the same speculation. If the appeal court was now like, okay, the case is been granted, we have to call them back and all that, even without any substantial evidence as of now, you understand? What are we going to gain in that? I want to know
But hold on,
what we
Arifa.
should be expecting.
I like that question. I like hold on, Bossman. But I think the appeal court is we still have two upper layers of courts after the one they went to, and I think the appeal court is still higher than the one they went to, right? And I believe there is still another court upper appeal court.
There
I
is
believe
still
there is still
Supreme
that's it.
Court.
God bless you. That's what I want to remember. Supreme Court. So I believe there is still two upper layers of courts above the one they went to. And the job of lawyers, we have about two lawyers here. The job of lawyers, that is what they do. If you say something that didn't meet them well, they will appeal. Even if you say another thing again, that is their own work. But what I want to understand, like what you said, clarity is what we're looking for truly. If we have anybody here who can clarify that for us as well, if you're here, please come up.
Host.
Go ahead, boss man. Okay, read
I
it
want
for us.
to
Let's
give an
see.
answer to Arifa. Arifa, I want us to understand something. All right? I understand that we are all not really happy with how the result, the suing of the DPP and how everything went by. But the fact is this, and I want us to put this at the back of our mind, that you lost the case at the preliminary, at the lower level does not mean that when you go to appeal, that you are going to still lose the case. I want us to get that. Hold on, Arifa.
I understand that perfectly well. And I said it earlier.
I'm going to give you a perfect answer, Arifa. Okay? Just hold on. I beg your pardon. That you lost a lower case does not mean that when you go to the appeal, that you are going to lose it again. But what my own concern that I want you to understand, Os, is that the kind of preparation that those people that sued the DPP is so low, it has no merit, especially when the stuff is coming from a son that understand laws, that have experiences. Because the ordinary DPP said, you need to see, I will read it out for you, it's radio. You will see the way the DPP lecture the son.
Okay, can you read it out for us so that everybody can be in the know?
Can you read it out for us?
Yes, please read it.
Right. Don't laugh, oh. Joseph Aloba is suing for and on behalf of the Aloba's family, why the Attorney General and the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, are listed as the respondents. The Lagos High Court, sitting in Ikeja, has fixed July 2nd, 2025, for its judgment in the application by the father of late singer Mohbad. Mr. Joseph Aloba seeking permission to quash the DPP legal advice and court proceedings which freed Naira Marley, Sam Larry on allegation of being involved in Mohbad's fight. Justice Taiwo Olatokun fixed the date after taking an argument for and against the application from counsel representing the applicant, which is Mr. Aloba, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Wahab Shittu, and Joke Amekri, who represented the respondent, which is the DPP and the Attorney General. The applicant, Mr. Joseph Aloba, is suing for and on behalf of Aloba's family, why the Attorney General of Lagos State and the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP,
Bossman, is this the judgment?
No, this is, you need to hear this thing. You need to hear this part.
Okay, continue.
This one, you will know that, this one alone, you will know that our Timoripe is going to end. There's nothing. You feel me, my brother? Should I continue? I said you need to hear this. This is argument.
Go ahead.
I'm reading the argument between the two of them. Oh. The argument. Oh. What do you want to read in the judgment? The judgment is that the case was dismissed. What else? What do you want me to read about the judgment? It was dismissed.
Hold on. Was it dismissed that the judge used that the case was dismissed?
Dismissed based on weak merit. Okay? You will hear it. They repeated it here too.
All right.
Okay, continue.
The applicant, Mr. Joseph, is suing for and on behalf of Aloba's family, while the Attorney General of Lagos State and the Director of Public Prosecution (DPP) are listed as the respondents. Senior Advocate Wahab Shittu cited a lack of fair hearing as one of the grounds for the application. Okay, that is the paragraph of the fair hearing of what Shittu put in. In this application, Mr. Aloba had said the DPP's legal advice, freeing the duo of Naira Marley and Sam Larry, preempted the proceedings of the coroner inquest, which is yet to conclude its inquiry and sitting into the cause of death of the late Mohbad. He noted that vital suspects mentioned and implicated in the coroner proceeding have been freed by the DPP legal advice. In their counter affidavits filed June 2024, a legal assistant of the office of the DPP, Ayinde Ibrahim, deposed that, contrary to the submission of Mohbad's father, the suspects who are released by the legal advice were not acquitted, but were only discharged. I repeat that part again. They were not acquitted, but they were only discharged. There's two different things between acquitted and discharged. The town need to understand that. I don't need to get a dictionary. We need to understand. It's a common sense, my brother. The deponent said he was informed of the fact of the case by one Mr. Akinde Oluwaseun, a chief state counsel in the Directorate of Public Prosecution, which fact he believed. In the document, Ibrahim states that the correspondent admits paragraph 8 of the affidavit in support of the motion only to the extent that the officers participated at the hearing of the inquest into the death of the late Oladimiji Olaoba, and also to the extent that upon conclusion of investigation by the police investigators into the death of the deceased, the investigators forwarded a duplicate case file to the police, to the office of the second respondent, DPP, for the purpose of review and issuance of a legal advice. Contrary to the deposition in paragraph 4 and generally in the applicant affidavit, the suspects who were released by the second respondent legal advice were not acquitted, but were only discharged. The respondent denies the deposition in paragraph 7 of the applicant's affidavit in support as the presiding coroner is yet to pronounce a verdict which implicates the released suspect. I repeat this part again. You know, host, I need to be seeing your face. I want to be seeing your body content when I'm reading this.
Hey, Bossman, I have questions for you.
Hold on, let me finish reading this thing that I'm reading, please.
Okay.
The respondent denies the deposition in paragraph 7 of the applicant affidavit in support as the presiding coroner is yet to pronounce a verdict which implicates the released suspects. Now, this place means that what the paragraph I just read means that these people were only discharged. Oh, they're only discharged, but
can you just go ahead so that we can ask our questions? We all understand English. We understand
tell me what to say, please. Just
we understand you. Can you just
go with the flow? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to other people. Okay, just go with the flow. So now, what they're trying to say here is that even despite the fact that they've charged the nurse and spending, does not stop the case, the coroner inquest, that any suspects that they found wanting that is now incriminated, they cannot submit their names to the DPP and Attorney General, and then they will vet it and they will add their name to spending and the nurse. But as of for today, they have not found anything incriminating in the names of the people that they've released. Common sense. Can
I ask my question?
Okay. God bless you, Bossman. Hold on a moment for him.
I'm still reading.
You are still reading. You will ask your question.
Reading, no.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
I'm only stressing that part. While asking the court to dismiss Mr. Aloba's application in the interest of justice, the respondent traced the process of obtaining the DPP's legal advice, the role of the DPP, the kind of information, notably the criminal case file, which the DPP and neither the coroner nor the applicant had access to, and concluded that there was no facts disclosed which linked Naira Marley, Samilari, Prime Boy, Opori Babatunde directly or remotely to the pride of Mohbad, a situation which formed the basis of the DPP advice freeing them. All right? He said, contrary to the deposition in paragraph 8 of the applicant affidavit, the said Oluwaseun Akinde Esquire, from his experience as in counsel, known as a fact that the police is bound to send the duplicate case file to the respondents in any case file in which the prima facie case of an offense triable by information is disclosed, such as the one under reference is disclosed. Further to the above, the respondent states that at no time did the presiding coroner into the death of the deceased issue any directive that mandated the respondent to inform it of the conclusion of the second respondent's review of the duplicate case file, which is the conclusion captured in the legal advice, such to be questioned by the applicant. The second respondent was not instructed to halt its mandatory statutory review of the case file, nor ordered by the first respondents or the presiding coroner of the chief coroner of Lagos State to inform the honorable presiding coroner whenever it was ready to issue the legal advice. In addition, the respondent states that it was the police investigator who, for the purpose of remand proceeding pending their conclusion of investigation, presented the suspect before His Honor Mrs. A.O. Olatubosun, who subsequently remanded them while awaiting the legal advice of the Directorate of Public Prosecution, the DPP advice. The police investigator were not instructed by His Honor Mrs. A.O. Olatubosun or the first respondent, nor were the investigator under any statutory duty as part of the investigation to inform the presiding coroner that it was forwarding or had forwarded the duplicate case file to the office of the respondents. The police investigator and the respondent working on a prima facie criminal interference of the death of the deceased and independent of the presiding coroner. The respondent are unanswerable. The respondent are answerably only to the presiding magistrate who ordered the remand pending the assurance of, and to whom the legal advice was forwarded to when it was issued. The trust of the intervention of the presiding coroner into the death of late Ilerioluwa Aloba is different from the statutory duty of the respondent as pertain to a police case file. Why the presiding coroner mandate is to determine who is the deceased, when the deceased died, where the deceased died, and how the deceased died. The mandate of the respondent, particularly the second respondent, is to determine if there were any prima facie criminal interference disclosed against any of the suspects in the duplicate case file forwarded to it. The respondent vehemently denies paragraph, the respondent vehemently denies paragraph 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, of the affidavit in support of the motion and states that the argument therein exists only in the realm of imagination of the applicant, which is Shittu. All right. And hereby put him on the strictest proof of the allegation. Can you see how they're talking to him? Okay. The respondent states further that neither the presiding coroner nor the applicant have access to criminal case file to ascertain and appreciate the legal basis that form the conclusion reached by the respondent in the legal advice. The applicant did not personally conduct any or engage private investigator. I repeat, the applicant did not personally conduct any or engage private investigators who investigated and found incriminating evidence that establishes the culpability of any of the individuals discharged by the second respondent legal advice for the death of his son. Upon a total legal review of the case filed by the second respondent, there was no fact disclosed that linked Naira Marley, Samilari, and all of them together.
Okay, all right. God bless you, boss man. Can you
directly or remotely to and for the hold on. Upon a total legal review of the case file by the second respondent, there was no facts disclosed that link Naira Marley, Samilari, and all of them like that, and directly or remotely to and for the death of the deceased. The applicant and the other individuals who testified at the inquest hearing into the death of the deceased did not provide any new credible and verifiable facts distinct from what were stated in the case file forwarded by the police investigator to the second respondent, which directly or remotely link Naira Marley, Samilari, Prime Boy, and the others, and Opere to the death of Mohbad. The applicant in this application have not placed any material facts other than speculative statements and conjectures such that could have faulted the second respondent legal advice, and it is in the interest of the justice to dismiss this application against the respondent. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much for that. Imole for him 1 second, please. Imole for him 1 second. 1 second, please. I think what you just read now, if I may look at it, I think is an argument, right? I love it. God bless you for that, Bossman. I wanted to read something very small. Yeah, let me read something because a lot of people have been asking. So let me just read it out. I love what Bossman just read now, which is the argument. Okay, section 211, subsection 3 of the 1999 Nigeria Constitution outlines the responsibility of the Attorney General of a state in exercising their power of nolle prosequi, the power to discontinue criminal proceedings. It states that the Attorney General must consider the public interest. Let me rephrase that again. The Attorney General must consider the public interest, the interest of justice, and the need to prevent the abuse of legal process when deciding whether to discontinue a case. That is section 211, subsection 3 of the Nigeria 1999 Constitution as amended. All right.
Okay, so can I respond to that, my brother?
Before you respond to that, I want Imole J4M. She said she wanted to ask you a question. So let her go ahead. Please go ahead.
Not a question. I have several questions for him.
Just
Bossman,
go ahead. Go ahead. We have time.
I greet everybody here. So, Bossman, I have a question for you. Do you know? I just want to ask you. Do you know the reason why Baba sued the DPP? Do you know it by chance? Can you tell me why he sued them?
Bossman, the question is for you. Are you there, Bossman?
Oh, sorry. I never knew that I was muted. I said, Since I did not know, maybe you can tell me.
No, I want to know. That's why I'm asking you. Do you know why Baba sued them?
I just
Because
read the whole paragraph which was stated why it was sued.
okay,
And everybody can
why?
hear.
I just want to know from you. I want you to state why
He
it's
was sued
okay.
based on why did they have to charge these people or start the criminal case when the inquest is still going on. And again, that is the main reason why the son charged the DPP, and why did they have to free these people when the inquest is still going on?
Okay, so to my own understanding, they sued them because the DPP discharged Naira Marley and the other guys while they're still the corona is still ongoing. And from the way the things are, Bossman, I want to ask you again. What Baba did, is it wrong for them to sue them when we know, everybody know that is not the nurse and what's this guy's name? Spending, which they are taking to, where they want to prosecute, are the main actors in this case. Are they the principal suspect in this case? Bossman, I'm asking you a question.
See, Imole, Jeff-O-M. There's nothing wrong in suing the DPP and whether anybody can be sued. Okay, nobody's above the law. But when you want to,
I did not say they are above the law. What I'm asking
I'm
you
just
is,
adding that to it now. Hold on
okay,
now. You asked me a
okay.
question. Let me answer you. My own case is that when you want to sue people like God, like a DPP with
DPP is not good.
hold on. DPP and the Attorney General, the Chief Justice of Lagos State. You have to make sure you do your assignment very well. You have to be able to argue. There have to be substantial evidence that you can use to argue with these people, because they are judges and they're going to beat it to you, or they will beat you because they will argue with you. So if you don't have concrete evidence, you can't hold on to these people. You can't just go, like I said, let me use a case study. You are a military man, you want to go and face the Boko Haram. You do not have, you didn't equip yourself well. You only go to with a pump. You go with a hunter gun to go and face Boko Haram. Can your hunter gun save you from the hands of Boko Haram? That is exactly what we are talking about. So you know who the Boko Haram, they are deadly. If you are not well prepared, they will finish you with the hunter gun. So you know the kind of gun that you are going to go face them. So if you are not well prepared, you are going to be a meal.
Okay, so to me, why Baba sued them is because the corona is still ongoing and they're not done with it. Now the DPP want to cut this short by taking those other people to court, while the main actor in this case are there. They haven't come even to corona to speak and all of that.
No, that's not true. I just read this thing out, and that means we're not paying attention.
Hold on. Can you please hold on? I'm telling you what I understand. Okay, so they want to discharge Naira Marley and the other guys, and those people are already celebrating the out of the case, because I even heard Prime Boy saying it on one of his live that they exonerated him, he's not part of it anymore and all of that. So what's with fair hearing from others to come out and speak? And like, we still have some other people in the house. They said there are 14 fucking people in that house that day. None of them have spoken. We haven't heard from them. And then they want to start the corona so that they go to court with just those two people, which they're going to fling out of the case, because they cannot hold me because I gave somebody phone number to call somebody who caused the death of whatever. Why would they hold me for that? That they're going to fling it out of the court. So the best thing is for everybody to come out, speak in the corona, finish the corona, let the judge give whatever I want to give. Then they move on to the court of law. So I don't know why on that day when the case was dismissed, I don't know why you people are rejoicing. Is it that what Baba did is wrong, or I don't understand, because I'm just about to understand what's happening that day, that you are rejoicing because the case was flung out of the court.
We were not
Instead
rejoicing.
of you are. It's very obvious, even from the way you are talking, the way you are bubbling.
We were
because
just
you said
laughing because it doesn't have
Can you
merits.
please hold on? Let me finish.
All right,
speaking.
go ahead.
You were saying that the way you were saying, you said when you want to read this, you said we're going to see a part where we're going to laugh what they did to Sam Shittu. I didn't see any part of that thing you just read where Sam Shittu's was rubbish. I didn't see any part of it that you read. None. So I was waiting for it to hear it. I didn't hear that part. That's why I was trying to cut you short. Can we move on, please? Because I didn't see any part of it where the man was rubbish or said anything to downgrade him or in any way. And if they don't like what they give to them, that of course it's good for them to go to appeal court to go appeal it. They take it to a higher court to go trash it out. Because it's not a good thing for them to go ahead to say they want to prosecute spending and the nurse when we know practically well that those people are not parties in this. They're not in any way.
Are you done? So
I'm not done. I'm not done. I don't want you to hear a noise here. That's why. So if they're not done, why would they? Why won't Baba do the needful? What Baba did is his displeasure to what Lagos State is doing, because everybody know this case that Lagos State has done practically nothing in this case, nothing in order to move it forward. So I don't understand why you guys were happy on that day when they said the case was dismissed. That's what I want to know.
all
If
right.
you can educate me, because I want to understand why you are happy.
All right. All right. Number one.
Do you want me, boss man? Moleji for
Where can I-
do you people want me to read out the reason why they are appealing? Do you want me to read it out?
Read
No,
what now?
I understand why they're appealing. I know what's happening.
What they are appealing for? Okay, all right. Go
But
ahead.
what I'm saying is, why is Bossman and
Let
the
me
host
answer
of
you. I've
them,
heard you.
why were they happy on that day when they
Let
said
me-
the case was dismissed?
let
Because I
me-
see all of them rejoicing. I don't know what they are
No.
rejoicing for.
No, we were only laughing. And
Laughing,
it looks
why?
Funny. Because we already know that there's no basis. We already know beforehand. All right? And exactly what we predicted happened because there's no merit, no evidence that warranted you.
What evidence?
Hold
Like-
on. Don't interject me because I didn't interject you.
Okay.
Look, let's be civil here. Number one, you asked me a bunch of questions in one question, and you have to give me time to respond to you. Number
Yeah,
one,
civility
you said you
requires
did
for
not
respect
hear.
too. I'm
you
quiet
said-
for you.
you
You
said
can go
you did
ahead
not-
to speak, but you should
You
not
said
speak
you did not
rudely.
hear. I'm talking whatever. I'm not sounding. I don't see. When it comes to public speaking, I don't do that. I am not
Okay,
like.
yeah, you can go ahead. I can hear you.
I'm not on my lap.
Boss man, just go ahead. Moleji for him, can you mute, please? Mute, Mama, please.
So now-
boss man, please just go ahead,
You
please.
said you did not hear anywhere that is. We are waiting to hear where they were schooling Odumo's the son. I've read the whole paragraph. Where they were schooling son that what you are bringing to forth to the law does not have merit. You did not conduct no personal investigator, the PI, to challenge whatever they put forward against you. Whatever you are bringing out does not have merit. It's only in your imagination. That whatever you bring forward is based on speculations. Okay, that is laughable. In case you've never heard that, I'm repeating that to you because it is laughable for a DPP to be responding to a senior advocate of Nigeria in that kind of manner. That is laughable. So in case you've not heard that part, I'm glad to repeat that to you. Now, based on what you are asking me, is that we were not rejoicing. We were just laughing that we are not even the senior advocate. We already know the end because we know that there's no merit. Because you are the DPP last year, they've given us reason why they are releasing these people. And you all need to know that there is difference between when you discharge people is totally different from acquitted. They discharge them. Does not mean they are free from the case. The son need to know all this. He is a senior advocate for crying out loud. And the DPP was even stressing this matter in the argument that these people were only discharged. They are not acquitted from this case. The fact is that they only free these people, that this name, Naramali and Co., that they did not see any traces from this thing until Corona Inco that is still going on come out with facts that any incriminating evidence that we indict them. That is when they will now listen to it, and then they will look into it, and then they will get them they will get them arrested, or they will put them back. They will include them into the list of NOS and whatever. Said since Corona is still going on, any name that the Corona push forward to them will be added to the list of the NOS and spending. It is stated in what I just read to you. It's a common sense, man. I swear to God. And I don't understand. I don't understand if I'm talking to the right people here, because I don't have to keep speaking and speaking, and people are not understanding
You should not be
common
speaking.
explanation.
What I'm saying is, we understand what discharge means. We understand that. But what I'm saying is, we know they said when they do more investigation and they see the part of the case, they're going to bring them back in.
Exactly.
But Lagos State is doing nothing. Tell me what they've investigated.
See, let me tell you
How
something.
They investigated this case? Nothing.
We are the one that is disagreeing with Lagos State.
How?
Lagos State
How are we disagreeing with them?
Number one, Lagos State has failed. Okay? Lagos State, they has failed to conduct proper investigation. But we have the power to get a PI by ourselves. If you want to argue with what Lagos State have done, they did not stop us, because we have the right to have our own PI to investigate. And whatever the PI bring forward to us that goes against whatever the fact that they have is what we are going to push forward to go against whatever the Lagos State, whatever investigation they've done. But we don't have any facts, no basis, nothing. And you want to sue the DPP. For what sake? How can you sue the DPP? On what basis? Can you mention? And the DPP say that on what ground? According to these people that they were released, they said they were released based on the fact that they did not see any traces.
But that was explained in the court. That was explained in the court when they were doing the case.
Hold on. I beg your pardon. Hold on. They said that they released these people based on the fact that they did not see any traces of them or of the pilot bomber linking to these people, except the coroner inquest finishes and they finish their verdict and they come up with anything incriminable that is substantial. Then they will look into it and then they will add their name. They will add their name to the list of the nurse. And so when anybody at the end of the coroner inquest, anybody or name that the coroner inquest pushes forward to these people, they will add their name to the list.
Okay,
That's what they said.
I understand that.
That is what they said. They discharged them. But they are not acquitted.
Bossman,
I have another question.
Hold on a moment. One second, just 1 second,
Okay.
please. 1 second. Bossman, okay, thank you for that. I love that. But to some people who are asking questions the other time, let me read the 3 grounds for the application, of Shittu. And I believe, please listen very well. They say 1, lack of fair hearing, Section 36 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Let me repeat that again. Lack of fair hearing, Section 36 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. 2, preemption of the coroner inquest proceedings by the DPP legal advice, which is yet to conclude sitting. Let me repeat that again. Preemption of the coroner's inquest proceedings by the DPP legal advice, which is yet to conclude sitting, like what we've been saying since. And the 3rd one, vital suspects mentioned and implicated in the coroner proceedings have been allegedly freed by the DPP legal's advice. Did you all get that? Now, those are the 3
Yes,
grounds.
we do. I have a question.
Right.
You said I should hold on.
Hold on.
Bossman, you finished speaking.
No, it
You
is
said I
based
should
on.
hold on. It's a question for you, Bossman.
Based on
so
what
that you
you
can
read.
do it.
Hold on. Based on what you just read.
Bossman. Okay.
I have a question based on what you read, my brother.
Okay, go ahead.
Based on what you just read.
Go ahead.
In what you just read now, my brother.
Yeah.
Who are the suspects that were freed from the pie of Mohbad among the people that they released? Can you mention one to me, for me, please? Who were the suspects that was released?
Bossman, just calm down, Bossman, calm down. Hold on. Look, according to Shittu, and I think I'm seeing a host of others here. All right.
Mention the names, please.
Okay, I'm seeing Dr. Wahab Shittu's son, and I'm seeing Don D-O-N Akaebu LLM, and I'm seeing Wahab Bakari SQ.
Those are lawyers, oh.
Yeah, they are lawyers. That's what I'm saying now. That all of them
suspect. I'm talking about
signed.
suspect.
Okay, you're talking about the suspect. I
Suspects
think I'm
that
just trying to
were
tell you that
released.
what I'm trying to tell you is that all these lawyers put together, that we have their reason for writing these three stuffs
Hold
here
on, now that's why I'm
on their.
asking you now.
Hold on
That
now, boss
who?
man.
Okay,
Now
all
wait,
right, sir. All right,
I get your question.
all right, all right,
I'm
sir.
just trying to say something. Okay, it's a common sense night. All right, and from here on, this is what we're going to be doing. It's a common sense. We are not going to shout at anybody. You will bring your facts on the table. We will just talk reasonably. Nobody is going to abuse anybody. What I'm saying is that with all this name, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think about 8, or 9 lawyers are in there. Who sign? I think Dr. Wapshi to sign. Right. Okay. They have these 3 grants of the application, which to me, he is a son. All right. And I believe all these people are working under him, I don't know. Okay. So he have his own reasons for trying, to bring this thing out. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody know. Okay, good. With what I read, and I believe we all know, if we are going to be sincere to ourselves. Now you now ask me, with what I read, who are the vital suspects that was freed? That was your question, boss man, right? Among all these 3 people.
Yes, sir.
Sam Larry, Naira Marley, and Prime Boy. Okay, let's look at it this way. I know Naira Marley and Sam Larry, their own case is about bullying. All right, their own case is about bullying. Yeah. Now, I believe there is a case for Prime, because initially, according to the preliminary investigation of the police force, they said there was a fight. The
Thank
wife
you.
of the deceased, hold on, please, nobody should interject, please. The wife of the deceased said there was a fight. All right. And where there is something that we call allegation on a case like this that has already taken somebody's life, it's not something that you take lightly. It's still an ongoing case. It's not as if something that has finished, like what a VDM is saying that is reopening. It's not reopening anything. The case is still ongoing. It's only adding a little bit of fire, adding more bites to the case. So it's still an ongoing case. I loved the part where you read that these people were not discharged or acquainted or whatever, that these people are only released until if there are new evidences that can be presented against them, then they can file for that one and add it up to what is on ground, and they will charge them. I like it. You say so yourself. And, I don't want us to contradict ourselves. I like the fact that we can all have a fair say, which is a common sense. So I want all of us to have this common sense thing. So let's go on with the conversation. So like the question that you asked, that who among these 3, I've answered one. I know Naira Marley, Sam Larry, their own issue is about bullying. All right? Were they discharged but not acquitted? No. According to what Bossman read, they were only released. See, probably the release is temporarily. See, when there is another evidence,
Exactly.
if there are no evidence against them, then they cannot charge them.
Chicken.
So according to what Bossman just read now, hold on now, Bossman. I said don't let us interject one another, please. According to what Bossman just read. Now my question is, there is still ongoing inquest. So why the rush by the DPP? I might not know better, you understand? But my point is this: is it not the same Lagos State government? That's okay. I know that Mrs. Falano was the one that put the inquest together, but it is still by the Lagos State government. And we all know, everybody know globally that the inquest is still ongoing. So why the rush? That is my own point where I don't understand. It's still the same government. Everything that they will get from that same inquest is still going to go back to the same DPP. So why halfway now, some people are already free because probably they don't see any ground for them to, to be part of the case. Probably that's what the DPP advisors were saying. So my point is, the Lagos State government started the Corona inquest, and it's a fact-finding court. The case is still ongoing, and the DPP through their adversaries, tell them, okay, these 1, 2, 3 people are not part of this case anymore. So why?